Namjoon gathered everyone in his room except Taeyang, as he was not in the mansion. Now they all wait patiently for him to say why he called them. I want to hear all your honest answer. Don't you dare hide anything from me. When I am asking someone a question, others should not try to interfere. The others nodded their heads and sat down in chairs. First, Jimin, who did you see that night? And who shoot you? All eyes are now on Jimin. Jimin gulped and began to explain what had happened that night. When I went to the kitchen to drink water, I saw someone hiding behind the cupboards. So I walked towards him with my gun, but suddenly someone came behind me with a knife. I could tell by the person's shadow that the person behind me was a woman. So when I turned around, the man behind me, behind the cupboard, shoot me. But I didn't see where he went after that. But the most confusing thing was that the person looked like Taeyang. I want to say this, but Taeyang and Jungkook came out of Taeyang's room. Jungkook, Taeyang came to my room after we discussed and went back to their room. At first, I didn't notice the difference, but soon I noticed he had a snake tattoo on his left arm and a cut on his right eyebrow that Taeyang didn't have, and his behavior seemed suspicious and strange. He never touched anyone but me, but he spent the night with Wayan after I rejected his touch. Well, now Yoongi, you checked the CCTV footages, didn't you? What did you find? The person living here with us is not Taeyang. Taeyang entered the mansion twice the day Jimin was shot, one in the afternoon and one at night with the Oyen. After Jimin was shot, you sent him to call all the guards, and when he went out, he was wearing black pants. But when he came back in, he was wearing grey pants. No, none of us noticed that because of the tension. If my guess is correct, by the time he got out, they would have kidnapped him. Are you saying this? He is the one who stole our data and pen drive. But how are they both alive? Did you forget him? Taeyang has a younger brother and his name is Ryan. Oh yeah, he was suspended from school for trying to molest girls and kicked out from our orphanage when he beat a boy to death. But then he was sent to prison, right? Within 3 months, he escaped from the prison and joined a mafia group. 7 years later, he kills the leader of the gang and becomes their leader. The leader of the group, White Snake's name is Ryan. So he is the same Ryan? Yoongi nods his head. Another thing you all don't know is that he and Wayne kidnapped J-Hope from our office yesterday, and he overheard Ryan's conversation. After he overheard Ryan's conversation, and Wayne is his team. Yes, so many things are happening around us, but we have not noticed anything. Yoongi rolled his eyes. Why are you including us with you? You are not using your 148 IQ. Thanks for your compliment, Hank. You two shut up. Now we all have to decide what we are going to do. We don't know when rain will come, so we have to be careful. Everyone turned to Namjoon. First, we don't know where he keeps J-Hope and Taeyang, so we have to pretend we don't know anything in front of him. We can't follow him to find out about his secret place, because if he notices the slight difference in our behaviors, it could be dangerous for Taeyang and J-Hope, because Ryan is a money-minded psycho. I will assign Kai, our trusted man, to follow him, and Jungkook try to have Ryan's full attention only on you for 2 days. I know it's uncomfortable for you, but you have to do it for your Taeyang. Jungkook sighed heavily and nodded. Jimin patted him on the back to reassure him as he is sitting next to him. Yoongi, I noticed Wayan checking you out a few times, so make her fall into your trap. I think we can find some more important information from her. Yoongi looked at Jimin, who poked his inner cheek with his tongue possessively. Jin and Jungkook looked at him sarcastically. Jinhae and Jimin, you two need to gather information of all police officers who seem suspicious. They all nodded and went back to their rooms. After Ryan and Wayne got back at night, they all gathered at the dining table for dinner. The five of them looked at each other and motioned for Jungkook to go along with their plan. Taehyung, do you have any plan button works tonight? Ryan stopped eating and looked at Jungkook with raised eyebrows. Shall we both go out tonight if you are free? Only two of us. Why suddenly Jinheng and I are going to meet someone related to this case? I want to clear the misunderstanding between us, Hein. Jinheng can take any of them with him. So please let's go out. Oh yeah, it will clear the problem with both of you. I'm taking Jimin with me. Jimin, you are free, aren't you? Jimin answered nodded his head. So, left with no choice, Ryan agreed to go out with Jungkook. After dinner, Jimin and Jin went out to their assigned work. Jungkook and Ryan went out. Now only Yoongi, Namjoon and Wayne are left in the mansion. Wayne was watching TV in the living room and Yoongi came out of the room shirtless while talking and called. As he walked past Wayne to the kitchen, she followed him after making sure no one was watching her. Is it your habit to always be shirtless? Drinking water, Yoongi put the bottle back in the fridge before turning to Wayne. Wayne licks her lips when she sees him like this. Yoongi felt uncomfortable under someone's gaze for the first time in his life. But he didn't want their plan to fail, so he acted along with her. Actually, this is my habit and we have been living together since childhood, so I never felt uncomfortable. But it's like you like seeing me like this more than Jimin. Who wouldn't like to see this? Saying this, she placed her right hand on his chest and started moving her hand towards his abs. Yoongi grabbed her hand and pulled her towards his chest. I don't want any of my friends to see us like this and tell Jimin. What about going to my room? Why your room? You also can come to my room. What are you saying? Sure, why not? Fool, I want to search your room thoroughly. You are offering me this without knowing my plan. Wayne led him towards her room. She closed the door when they both entered and pushed him on the bed. She sexily walked towards him and sat on his lap. Yoongi took a chocolate from his pocket and put it between his legs. He then pulled her into a kiss and in between the kiss, he shoved the chocolate into her mouth. Wayne passed out 6 minutes after eating the chocolate. Yoongi placed her on the bed and began to search her room for any clues. Then he found a laptop and a pen drive under the bed. He is a hacker, so he easily found the password and opened the laptop. So you are the main hacker of Voice Snakes. But let me show you the real hacker. After doing this job, he left and ordered a maid to remove Wayne's dress because he wanted to do everything right. Jungkook and Ryan had arrived at a movie theater. Jungkook behaved well so that Ryan wouldn't have any doubts. In the middle of the movie, Jungkook felt a hand on his thick and he knew exactly whose hand it was. Soon Ryan started to move his hand upwards and when he reached Jungkook's inner thick, Jungkook grabbed his hands. I don't know how much I have to endure all this for my donkey-faced human. I swear I will get out your eye and cut off this hand after I get evidence against you. This movie is boring. Why don't we go home and do something else? Hein, don't you like this movie? But your baby loves this movie. Can we go after this movie? I promise. I will give you everything you ask for tonight. He whispered seductively into Ryan's ear and placed the wet kiss next to his ear. Ryan nodded hastily, believing his action. After an hour, the movie ended and both went towards the mansion. On their way, Jungkook texted Namjoon about Ryan's intentions and asked for help. So when they both entered the mansion, they found Namjoon waiting for them both in the living room. Finally you came. Taekook, come on, we have to meet an officer. I am waiting for your arrival. Why can't you take other members? We have other plans. Jungkook remained silent, not wanting Ryan to get suspicious. Namjoon poking his inner cheek. Have you forgotten I'm your boss? Just because I gave you some concession doesn't mean you can disobey my order. Hank chill. He didn't mean to say that. He will come with you. Hank, go along before he loses his temper. Ryan scopes a bit, but goes along with Namjoon. After the two left, Jungkook took a ring from his pocket, which he took from Ryan's hand. Let's see what he hides in this. The next day after the others went to the office, Ryan went to Ryan's room since she hadn't come out of her room since the morning. When he walked in, he noticed Ryan was sleeping next. Seeing her like this, he got angry and poured the bottle of water on her. Ryan sat on the bed in shock. Why are you sleeping like this? Where is your cloth? Sorry boss, I shared my bed with someone last night. It won't happen again. You know exactly where we live and why we stay here. In case you forgot, let me remind you, this is not what we came here for. I didn't come this far to lose to these 7 idiots. I will be waiting for you at the living room. Come first. My dear brother opened his eyes, our Mink said. Ryan and Ryan came straight to their secret base. Ryan tells his man to bring Taeyang and J-Hope. 5 minutes later, 3 of his men came with Taeyang and J-Hope tied up. Do you remember me, my dear brother? Don't call me brother with your filthy mouth. It seems I am the only one who missed you all these years. How can you talk to your brother like this? I swear my life was completely fine before you came back again. So I didn't have time to think about you. Now come to the point. Why are you doing this all? Just for the money. What do you think? Our mother left out our father because of money. Our father tried to sell us because of money. My ex-girlfriend cheated on me with an older man because of money. So I want that money. You're already a psychopath. Look at you now. You became a money psycho. You can't have a family or friends if you act like this, right? Oh my god, did my name came out of your mouth? What a surprise. And I don't need your free advice. Keep it with you. You have a family, right? Why haven't they found out about you too yet? You know nothing about them. But as a brother, I will say only one thing. Don't underestimate them. I don't want to know about them because eventually I am going to kill them. But I have to admit that your boyfriend is very sexy. If you think I am going to get angry because you say this, don't waste your time because unlike you I am a mature person. Go make plan to kill them before they destroy you and your territory. I like your guts, brother. See you soon. If my guess is right, our friends have already figured out that he is not you. They must be waiting for the right time. I think so too, Hank, but how do they find out where he keeps us? We have been working on this mafia works for years, Tam. There must be a way for this too. Today is our anniversary. I never missed a year to surprise him on this day. He let out a sad sigh. Taeyang closed his eyes and remembered how he and Jungkook had celebrated their anniversary last year. Flashback. No one in this world sleeps like this. Taeyang mumbled looking at Jungkook who is sleeping in starfish position. Yeah, you big baby, wake up. It's already 10 a.m. and we have a date. In a way, I begged Namjoon Heng for this and took leave for both of us today. Don't waste it by sleeping like this. Don't you feel pity for me? Jungkook finally opened his eyes. Pity on you, brainless alien. You literally breathed me all night. I don't even know if I can stand. If you have any plans for today, you must have controlled your damn hormone last night. I'm not a machine, stupid. He threw a pillow at Tang's face. Namdun gave us only one day off. If I wreck you tonight, you won't be able to walk tomorrow. That's why you must be a scientist because your brain works in unimaginable ways. I don't think I can move my body from this bed. Then why not spend the rest of the day in this bed with each other? Jungkook glared at him. Not like this, just stacking and hurling. After joining the mafia, we had no time for ourselves. Jungkook chased Taeyang intentionally for a couple of minutes, then opened his arms for a hug. Taeyang hugged Jungkook tightly with a wide smile. He then carried Jungkook bridal straight to the bathroom. Taeyang let out a circle as Jungkook looked at him in confusion. First, you have to get fresh bath. You take a hot bath while I change the bed sheet and clean your room first. Okay? He picks Jungkook's legs and make him stand by the bathtub. Then he fills the bathtub with warm water and helps Jungkook get in. As he said, he cleans Jungkook's room and bed before Jungkook comes out of the bathroom. Jungkook smiles at Taeyang's serious face as he cleans the room. Jungkook walks towards him and hugs him from behind. Taeyang turns and kisses his forehead. His hands rest on Jungkook's bare hips. Sometimes I doubt with your soft caring actions, are you really a mafia? This tender concern of mine is only for you and our members. Among them, you are special. Go change your clothes. Jungkook and Taeyang spend the rest of the day talking and huddling with each other. It's not like they are always busy with their work, but they don't get the whole day to themselves. So after several days, they spend the day in each other's embrace. Present time. Tang said after remembering the date, he kissed the chain Jungkook had gifted him for his birthday 2 years ago. On the other hand, Jungkook was gritted his teeth in annoyance as Ryan continued to try to take advantage of him. He really wondered, are Taeyang and Ryan are really brothers? Because Taeyang never flirted with anyone. They may have been inherited the same looks from their parents, but he had none of the good deeds from Taeyang had. Taeyang works as a mafia, but he had never tried to cross his work ethic. All 7 of them are criminals, but they have certain rules and work ethics. That is why many people don't hesitate to ask for help from them. Your skin shines like a porcelain doll. I doubt if you are really mafia or something, because your beauty is far from your work. If you really want to test, I can prove it with my hand. Saying this, he shows his fist. I will not hesitate to give you a mark in the face. Wow, relax, baby, but I want to use your hand for something. He gave a disgusted smile. Then he tried to grab Jungkook's hand, but Jimin came at the same time. Ryan let out an annoyed scoff, and Jungkook managed to not laugh out loud at Ryan's irritated face. I swear, leaving in 10 minutes. Yoongi finds out where J-Hope is. Namjoon asked me to inform you. Get your weapons ready. Jimin and Jungkook looked at each other as Ryan's face changed. The 3 of them grabbed their guns, knives, and other items and went to their car park, where the other 3 were waiting for them with their gang members. You all will have to wait for my order when we reach the area, and Yoongi give it to them. Yoongi nodded and handed the 3 of them Bluetooth headphones. Unnoticed by Ryan, Yoongi hands Jungkook and Jimin another pair of headphones. All 6 of them sat in their respective cars and headed towards their destination. As the car moved forward, every minute Ryan's heart beat faster. Why not? He was not fully prepared to face 7 well-trained mafias. His plan is halfway through and he couldn't fully focus on the plan for 2 days because of Jungkook. They all got out of their car when they reached the secret place of the white snake. Ryan faced palmed Paul, causing the other five to smirk in satisfaction. I want to punch him hard in the face. Because of him, our work delayed. If we didn't have our Taehyung's face, he would be hospitalized right now with a broken nose and broken teeth. Soon the place was filled with blood, dead bodies, and gunfire. The five of them continued to move forward into their building, killing Ryan's men without mercy. By then, Ryan left from there. He thought none of them noticed him, but they were all watching his every move from the beginning. From the back of the building, he reached the center where Jaehoop and Taehyung were kept. Ryan held Taehyung's chin. "Your stupid friends think they can easily destroy my territory. I have worked for years to build this, and I will not allow them to destroy my hard work in a minute." "Open your eyes, Ryan, and look at your face. You can't run from here. They are here. Our family is here for their brothers. God once took our family from us, but He has given me a loving family. I will kill both of you now, and then I will stay with them as Taehyung. Then your family will be mine, including your boyfriend." You are provoking him by telling him about his boyfriend. They both are very possessive about each other. Ryan has no idea that Taehyung and Jaehoop are distracting him and wasting his time. Ryan placed his gun on Taehyung's forehead. "If you meet our parents in hell, tell them I hate them so much. They are no more. I killed them already." Jaehoop and Taehyung shakes their head. "Wrong move." Ryan looked at the two in confusion, but within seconds, the sounds of gunfire echoed throughout the room, and they saw all of Ryan's men fall lifeless. Before Ryan could understand what was happening around him, he grunted in pain as a bullet went through his right arm, and the gun fell from his hand. Taehyung kicks the gun away from him, and Jaehoop kicks Ryan, causing him to fall to the ground. Soon, a man and a group slowly walked towards the three of them from the same way Ryan had entered the building earlier. The men came whistling and swinging his gun. Two men from the group untied Taehyung and Jaehoop and helped them to stand in their feet, as they both were badly beaten. "Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Kai. I'm a secret member and this Jaehoop boyfriend. I have followed you since you entered the building with our men. Did he ask you for your full details? Baby Gee is going to die in few minutes. If you kill him before you tell him this, he will die without knowing the answer for his doubt. I think Yoon Hing is always right. You really don't have a brain." Soon the other members also arrived. Seeing Taehyung, Jungkook ran towards him and planted several kisses on his face. "I missed you so much, and at one point I thought I would never see you again." His voice cracked in the end. Taehyung pulled him into a kiss and hugged him tightly after breaking the kiss. Happy anniversary, love. But instead of an answer, he only heard Jungkook sniffle from his chest. Jaehoop looked at Kai in disbelief. You really are a big stuff, yes." Jimin smiled a little and hugged him tightly. "You are truly lucky to have a family, Taehyung, but I don't want to be like you." He puts the gun to his forehead and everyone turns to look at Taehyung. But Taehyung doesn't move from his spot, and soon Ryan pulls the trigger and his body falls to the ground. "Take this, be with you." He pushed Woyun towards him and Namjoon shot her in the head. Finally, everything is settled, and now we can relax for a few hours at least.